Hi everyone, back again with me, a Magic Joe, and in this video, I would like to share my clear and also my strategy on climbing the Tower of Conquest on the week 4. And at the moment, I'm on floor 9 and I've been clearing the stages from 9-1 to 9-5, and 9-5 is really a homework for me. And I hope it's not gonna be a long video for you guys. I'm just gonna give you a little bit of comment, maybe just explain the main point on how to clear the stage, but after that it's up to you how you want to clear your stage in your account. And without any further ado, let's talk about it. Okay, the very first stage that we're going to talk about is the stage of 9-1, and as you can see here, all the mutation that we have, the first mutation, it doesn't really matter, but the second one, it's what you want to use on this stage. Because on the second mutation, it's active on the enemy, the characters will teleport behind a random ally within 5 tile radius upon becoming injured. This effect triggers only one. So what you want to do is pretty much just damage the enemy until it's injured and just make them comes together at once, and then after that you want to use Ragnarok to clear them up, because using the Ragnarok, if it's level 3, it would deal like 1500 flat damage, like a piercing damage, and also going to give a bonus damage as like 30% of the HP. So pretty much after a Ragnarok, it's all gonna be cleared. I'm just gonna show you how. So the main point here is just to utilize all the explosive barrel on the map and then make them as one and kill them at once as well. It's just like that and pretty much clear. And after this, if you don't have good enough units on your team, maybe you just want to knock them back a little by little. But after that Ragnarok scene, it's gonna be very easy for you. And I would recommend for the Ragnarok 3, it would be accessible when you're level 40. So if you're below like level 40, it's gonna be hard for you to clear this one, but it's still possible. The second stage that we have is 9-2. As you can see the mutation here, you don't have to worry about the top one, but you need to be careful about the second one. So active on all characters mutation is increase the range of the range kill by 2 tiles, but reduce the attack by 10%. So what you wanna be scared of is these 2 archers over here. You don't have to worry about the melee attackers because you could hit the bramble things around here. What you wanna do is just block the way using the brambles mechanic. So I'm gonna show you how I did it. You just need to wait one turn and then just let the enemy comes to you, and whenever it pops up, it's going to block the way and enemy couldn't get in. And there's another ball over there, and then just wait to for Stinger to come there, and after that you might want to hit the ball. and that's it. So as you can see here, I'm just gonna wait for my turn. Yep, and as you can see here, the road is blocked. So what you want to do is just block this way, because this assassin can go there. So you don't want the assassin to come up there. So that's why on the second turn, just try to block the way as possible. And also, I forgot to mention, the unit that I'm using here is the mercenary, the recruited guard over here. Let's see if I can click that one. Okay, so this unit is really useful because it could block pretty much the damage in with the 100% chance of blocking. And what you want to do is just sustain to tank all the damage from the archers and also the melee attackers by using the global guard that he has. So just use Nightingale for the support and give some damage reduction and also regeneration and also some big healings, and you'll be fine just by doing some Lakshad sharpnels from the two units over here, and also Nightingale burning grenade. And if you don't have Nightingale, maybe you could use the fire mages, because as you can see, the floor is the grass, the terrain is grassland, so it could be ignited by fire attack. But just to be safe, you want to bring some healers, because you kinda need to tank all the damage. Or maybe if you want to use the dodge, you could do that as well, but it's going to be harder. And also I bring Abyss here with the hypnosis, so sometimes I just want to sleep the enemies, so it will reduce the damage output as well from the enemies. And for the skill and also equipment and tarot card recommendation, I just put it on the tactical notes, so feel free to go back on the video, and then after that you could learn about what I'm using in here. And dark withering is also very good, as I have mentioned before on my previous video as well, because it will deal HP damage, so it's not HP percentage damage or even like piercing attack, so it will just like flat HP. That's why it couldn't be reduced. It only could be reduced if your unit who casts the skill is having the debuff for reducing the magic attack from the unit. So that's pretty much it. You just want to spam the Lakshad sharpnel to the enemies and just stack all those infections. And the next one here we have stage 9-3. As you can see, the mutation is it's immune to knockback, so you couldn't knock them back. And also the mutation that you want to note is Active on your side, increase basic attack damage by 50% but reduce the skill damage. So what you want to do is pretty much dealing some damage with the basic attack, but because a level is too far, so what you want to do is just like utilize the lark side damage from the infection. So say my level is level 47 and the enemies is level 63. So what you want to do is just take all the infection debuff and just trying to survive that. So on this stage, the key point is you want to try to utilize this spice back in here, because this one is a range attack and that one is also a range attack, and these two here you can just tank it with the dodge from the assassins. So I'm just gonna use the dodge skill, and blade also have the dodge skill. So what you want to do is just like block the way on block the enemy's way, so your unit could be safe inside of the barricade. And for Nightingale here, it's just going to facing the calamity omen kind of thing, because you don't want it to come and attack you on this barricade or your base, because this attack is an AoE attack. So whenever you have the spice on you, it's going to burn your HP down. I'll show you later. So just stack the look sides, pop up the dodge, and that's the barricade that you want, because all the seekers and also defender will target the seekers from your team, and also the watchers. So your units, like your 2 units here that will be dealing some damage to the enemies, is going to be safe. And I just use maneuver command on Nightingale because I want her to tank these things, whatever you call it, because I think for the build that I have here, she's pretty good. I mean, like, she's pretty tanky to just 1v1 this thing. So what you want to do is just kill it using basic attack. Sometimes you might need to sleep the enemy as well, because the enemy sometimes have the debuff to reduce the healing. You don't want that whenever you do the first aid. Just proc the spice, because the range unit is going to come to you soon. And then here it comes to sleep. And also, if you're using the look side as sharpener, having flag of Convallaria is going to be very helpful because of the CD reduction. So that's what you want to have on your tactics. Whenever you use the lock side, just use a flag of Convallaria. The recommendation level for this stage, I think I would recommend probably level 40 or level 45, because you're like one of your unit might need to fight those things alone. So just make sure that unit is quite strong to do that. And the next stage is 9-4. As you can see, the mutation here is grants resolve and immunity to block healing, and it also can be triggered only once per battle. And also the active on all characters is going to give you some physical shield equal to 40% of your HP. And what you want to do here is pretty much just knock back all the units around here. So the first one, you want to use Papal Eye Sprays to just knock these two units over there. Just gonna give you some. So just knock this unit up, and speed is really important in this stage because you want your unit to move first. That's why I'm using Abyss that has higher speed, and also Papal Eye Sprays. And you want to use the Icy Blast to just like knock back these two enemies over here. And for the Seeker, it's quite dangerous because of the environment buff that we have this week. So you don't want these two units dealing some damage or even knock back your unit to the pitfall. So just put some of them in sleep and just fight another of them. Just maybe try to knock them back as soon as possible. I'm gonna use March command and just take out those two, and using the maneuver command because I don't want these two units dealing some damage to my units, because I don't want any units die on this stage. And the way that you want to tank the Seeker, you want just to block their way from each other, and also put one unit with the dodge closer to them so they could be targeted, because that's the way how AI work in this game. It will always target the closest target, and if it has the advantage in role, like breaker to defender, that's why the breaker will choose or will prioritize to attack defender rather than others. And just bait them, kite them with Seeker units, because Seeker unit has a very good movement. Yeah, so can you see how I blocked the enemy units? So just make it like that. That's why the enemy is just going to attack that units. And all you want to do is just to bait them to near a pitfall and just starting to knock them back. I'm using Ice Age to make the frozen tiles and pop up the March command, just to knock them, knock that unit back. And that position is really good for Papal Ice Freeze. Just use the maneuver command again and then just knock them back. And the last stage for this video is stage 9-5. As you can see here, we're facing boss, and mutation here is immune to attribute debuff and grants damage reduction 4 at the start of the battle, and also the character will inflict the healing received, but that doesn't really matter. You don't want your units to even get hit once because it's going to be instantly died. And also another mutation here that is also active on all characters, gain immunity to block assist, and when performing block will reduce the damage taken by 90%. So you might be thinking that, oh, we could just clear it by just blocking some damage. No, because we have Momo here and also Dantalion as the boss, and it could be really hard to block their attack. That's why I started this thing and I just came out with this strategy where you use some assassin that has a good amount of climb. So what you wanna position in your unit is like this. So okay, the strategy here is to gather your units around this top area and then just instantly kill the suppression because he could be knocked back. So what you want to do is you try to pull him using this guy, using the hook shot, and then after that you knock it back using the outlaw guard with the knockback shot. And also what you want to do here, because these two units could really climb, because as you can see they can climb the heights of 6, so they can jump instantly from there to there without any problem. And with this one you might need maneuver command to teleport him to go back out there, but first he has something to do, that is to become a bait for the enemy units. As you can see there on the first turn, I'm just gonna climb up, and that unit's over there is going to bait the unit to come closer to my side, because the ideal is you want to spam the luck side dust that this 3 unit has. So you want to stack them up, this one and that one as well, by just standing over here and then just like bombing from the top. Also you could use grenade from Nightingale as well. If you don't have Nightingale, don't worry, you can use barrel or any or even the combo from Ada and also fire mages, so it's going to make the burning tiles on the stage. That's the hook shot. The animation is really cool. And then just teleport over there, and there you go, suppression is gone, and this place is all yours. And also for the tactics, I use a maneuver command and also summon barrel, summons explosive barrel, and also flag of Convallaria. So the barrel that you want to use in here is to block the way, so you could manipulate how the enemies would go. It would make sense if I just show you how I use the barrel. So at the first time, yeah, there you go. So at the first time, we just want to bait the unit to come on this side, and also just put the barrel over there. So whenever the barrel got summoned there, and your unit will jump back again to this place, the enemy units is going to move back and forth. That's why it's the chance for you to throw some lock side bomb and even the burning grenade from Nightingale. And you want to stand to very corner of the map, otherwise you will get hit by Dantalion or even the assassin over there. So the two important point is that side where your unit can jump over here, and also the barrel that blocks the way. So that's what control their movement over here. I destroy the barrel, so the enemy will move again to the right side, just like that, and it will get burned. And just get your unit ready to jump back over there, because after that you just want to block the way again. And the reason behind this strategy is, as you can see, let me hover a little bit. As you can see, all the Dantalian skill that you need to be wary of is the Dawn Light. So it only has the height range of 5 when it's on the highland and 3 when it's from the lowland. So you could see the height here is 17 and here is 21. That's why Dantalian couldn't do the Dawn Light if he will not step to this height. So this height has 18 heights and this one is 21. That's why you don't want your unit to stand over here. That's why you choose over there, because it has the heights of 23, if that makes sense. And just jump there again and Momo will move and block the way, so they will move on the left side again. It's going to be like back and forth, but it's gonna be worth it. Oh, there you go. And they will be stuck there. They will not move at all. And you want to kill Dantalian first, because every time the enemy units die, Dantalian will regen his health for like 10,000 HP. So that's kinda annoying. And there you go. Just bait Momo over here. So the skill that Momo just has is also having I think it's height 2. So this is the only attack skill that Momo has on this stage. So you don't want to get hit on this one. You just want to get hit by it if you have the dodge, because the dodge is going to reduce 50% of the damage from Momo, so your unit could survive it. And that's pretty much it. So you just want to stack all those infections by doing the lock side bombs to the enemies, and then just lock Momo position in there, and it's all gonna be fine after this. Just make sure that you want to rotate the unit's position, because the range might be limited. And I think that's it for this video, guys. I'm really sorry about the bad quality of the voiceover, because I couldn't really make a big noise. It's really late in here. And for your information as well, I'm not going to climb to the 10.5 anytime soon, because I have something in real life to do. But yeah, I'm really hoping that you could clear your climb as well on the Tower of Conquest this week. And I hope you have a great day. See you on the next video. Bye now.